I'd love to kind of find a good balance of working on a TV show and doing movies. So that's my hope. Thank you so much. Hi.
Can you explain us the cause that is really close to your heart?
Wait, say it a little bit louder. Sorry. There's lots of activity. Can I explain?
Yeah, can you tell us more about a cause that is really close to your heart?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so that I can cry in front of all of you. So I've been working very closely with Lung Force, which it was started, it's an initiative started by the American Lung Association, and it's to raise awareness of lung cancer. I unfortunately didn't know the facts of how devastating lung cancer can actually be until my grandmother, who everybody in this room by now, for a while I tried to, I don't know why I tried to keep it a secret, but her initials are on my wrist. They're also the initials of my grandfather, because her name is Doris Doima, and his name is Dewey Doima, and my mother's name was Denise Doima. So it kind of is, you know, a big thing in our family. But I learned when my grandmother got sick that, so sorry. I learned that no, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. It's important that, like, even though it's painful that I speak out. So I learned that you know, it's the #1 cancer killer, especially for women. But it kills more people than prostate, breast, and cervical cancer combined. And you know, breast cancer gets so much notoriety, and they're so close to finding a cure, and that's incredible. My grandmother also had breast cancer and was a survivor, but she was a non-smoker. And so when I tell people about about how my grandma had lung cancer, first question is always, yeah, but did she smoke? And I said, never. And she didn't live with a smoker. So it was pretty devastating to find out, you know, that somebody that didn't live around these things could get it. And unfortunately, hers was so aggressive that there was no way to treat it. They tried to remove part of her lung, but within 5 months, it spread to her brain. And I was so fortunate because I had the most beautiful 6 months of my entire life with my grandmother when I was working on gang-related, and I would fly up and I would take her to radiation, and I got to live at a hospice with her, and I got to take care of her in the ways that she always took care of me, and all she wanted to do was inspire people. And we had a saying that I shared yesterday, which was, as long as I breathe, I hope, one day at a time. And we would just take every day for that day. And I have a reminder on my phone every morning when I wake up that says one day at a time. And it also reminds me that I need to speak out and use her story to inspire, because she's not here to do that. And so as hard as it is, thank you, because you've allowed me to share her story today. And she makes me so it's not good. Like, hold it together.
I'm just sending you positive vibes, and we all love you. And
thank you.
Thank you for being such a genuine with us.
And thank you guys, because so many of you guys have donated and supported Lung Force, and it allows me to honor her in a way that I know she would be so proud of, and it also allows you guys to honor people that you've lost, or people that you know that are fighting, you know, cancer. And it's incredible to see everybody come together. And so personally, from me to each person in this room that donated, thank you so fucking much. It means everything. I knew I couldn't get through the weekend without crying, so.
If One Tree Hill had to come back and they call you to play Queen again, would you say yes?
Of course I would. Of course. That would be so much fun. Like, they're doing Gilmore Girls, I think, right? And people were such big fans of that show, and it would be so fun to see where our characters would be, but I would only do it if Rob did it, because it would be very weird if I didn't have him there. But yeah, of course, I think it would be cool to do it like a few more years from now, if they made like a movie that, like, you know what I mean, where you got to see where our lives were. That way, we're all a little bit older than maybe we were in the show.
They did it with Prison Break too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. One of my girlfriends is on that show. She did, Inbar Levy is her name. She's a Spitfire, amazing, amazing girl. And she's on this whole next coming season of it. You guys will fall in love with her. She's awesome. And I'm friends with a Maori who, I don't know what his character's name was though. Sucre. My mom, so I'm friends with him, very dear friends. And one night we were having dinner, my mom called. My mom was obsessed with the show. And I was like, hey mom, hold on, someone wants to say hi. And he like did his voice and was like talking to her, and she's like, oh my god, I almost peed myself. I'm like, great, I'm glad you weren't in person, mom. But yeah, I know it's awesome that like they're bringing back so many of these shows, and they do it because you guys are such big fans of them, and so am I. So I think that it's great, and I would love that. I think it would kind of fulfill all of our like fantasies in our mind of like what happened, where did the characters end up?
Thank you.
Of course. Hi, hon.
Hi. I would like to know if you could listen to just one music for the rest of your life. Which
Like what song? What type of music?
What song?
Song for the rest of my life?
Just one.
Okay. But okay, I think, I know what my favorite song of all time is, but I feel like it may be depressing to listen to for that long, forever. Oh my god, how in the world are you, not the toaster pastry song, I know that much. Let's think, probably the Beatles' Here Comes the Sun. Yeah. I have a favorite song, but it's like a little too sad. So that song makes me feel like positive and there's light, and yeah, so Beatles' Here Comes the Sun. That's what you get.
I have another question.
Yeah.
Do you have a Snapchat?
I don't have a Snapchat, and I don't plan to get a Snapchat. I can't do it. I already don't like taking photos of myself. And I think that, I don't know, I like to be in moments and be present instead of just me and a camera, so I don't plan to get one unless somebody, forces me to. But you guys are so cute on yours with all your dog pictures and the flower headdresses, and somebody took one, I've never done a Snapchat, somebody took one when we were in Paris with like the dog tongue, and I didn't know that you just opened your mouth to do it, and I was like stick your tongue out. No, don't stick your tongue up, put your tongue back in your mouth and don't your toe. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll learn.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hi.
My question was, I was so sad to see you leave on the Flash, and I thought that Barry and Patty were such a cute couple. So amazing together, and the chemistry together was
Thank
so amazing.
you.
And you both look so amazing.
That's just good lighting.
My question was, is there a chance for your character to return?
According to Andrew, the reason that they just put me on a train and sent me off instead of killing me was to always keep the possibility open to bringing Patty back. If I do ever return, I know that I can't post photos that I'm going to Vancouver. I know I can't tell you guys because you all know that's where I'm going there. But yeah, I think that, I don't know what they have planned for, that's a lie. I do know some of what they have planned for next season, but I don't know if Patty will come back. I'm available to, so you guys put it out there and hopefully he'll read it and then they'll write something for Patty and I'll get to come back.
I hope so.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.